It's Unfiltered Update Day. And I'm back in the WBSMT studios, talking all things Clash of Clans on the big update day. Here with
dun.
Murtaugh. Did I say that
Yo.
right? Am I getting it right?
You did.
Chef Jeff.
Hey, what's up?
And DirtyPirate from
Hey, what's up?
And so it's update day. Update day.
It's been a fun one.
It happened.
It's been a fun one. I've been glued to it all day. I keep getting kicked off, but I'm still glued to it.
And we were trying to get ready to record, and it just was like, okay, no, save it. There's a lot of stuff been going on. Let's just, Chef, you haven't been here before. Why don't you introduce yourself to the podcast?
Yeah, sure thing. I've been here in the clan since about last spring. I think Spates and I kind of joined around the same time. I am Town Hall 10. I'm maxed offense, mostly max defense. I'm still working on towers and cannons. I'm going to handle that before I make the jump Town Hall 11. But I've been playing since November 2012, and just been grinding it out. Yeah, I'm
so yeah, we've been playing the same length.
Yeah, right, about the same amount of time. I am time constrained, so I like to play, but I got other responsibilities too. So I try and get as much in as I can.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Dirty Pirate was here this week. Murtaugh has been over on the Clash Cast talking about the upcoming update. And so how did update day happen for you guys? I mean, what was your day like? What was your update day?
I'll let these guys talk because I talked to you 2 days ago and I did exactly what I told you. So I'll let these guys take it from there.
Yeah, Chef, my day was pretty filled with responsibilities in the morning, so I had to take care of a bunch of stuff. So I did not get to play right away. I woke up and I had like 8 attacks on my base, and most of them were not for very much. A little bit here, a little bit there, but then I got just hit hard from somebody for like 4K DE and 300 each of the other loot. And man, I just wanted to jump in and start playing right away, but I couldn't. So I kind of had to wait until later in the day. But I did get some good time in the afternoon. I got to fool around with it for a bit.
All right,
nice.
Mert.
I was on pretty late last night, and I had to work today. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed, so that way I can get up early when it hits. And that's what I did. I set my alarm, and like a nerd, I actually set my alarm to wake up so I could check a video game. But got up and saw that it still had like an hour and a half left, and I was like, all right, cool, I can sleep some more. But man, whenever it hit, it was kind of like pandemonium. Just like, it was just so exciting. Just even like the new load screen. Everybody was like, oh, look how fucking cool the new load screen is. Yeah. And not just that, like it was little things like the overface of the game, like the interface. They've done so many improvements, which we can get to that. But yeah, I mean, it was just crazy. And I was right. I was on the Clashcast podcast a couple days ago, and I was telling people, be ready to snipe when this thing drops, because there's going to be a lot of Town Hall still outside. And oh boy, was there.
Oh, it was
I was
awesome.
a little high.
Yeah.
I was a little high on my prediction. I thought it was going to be 700 dark. It was more like 500, but man, I mean, you were just finding them left and right. It seemed to only last for about an hour or two, and you still see some, which we will.
Oh, what's up? Yeah, I haven't seen any all day, but I started a little bit later than I wanted to.
Yeah, when I first got on, it was
right
like
when
about
it
an
hit.
hour and a half.
Well, when did it hit? Did it hit in the... Like
about 9:30 in the morning, and I'm in Central Time.
Okay, so it was kind of predicted to be middle of the night And before I went to bed, somebody had said it was like 25 minutes or something. And I was like, oh, I could do it. I could stay up and gem my TH10 and get be the first one in the clan to TH11 and be DirtyPirate. It was my thinking. But then it got to be too late.
Yeah, everyone would be asleep anyways. No one would know.
Yeah. I thought, I'll gem it. I'll beat DirtyPirate. I'll tweet it out, and then I can, go to bed. But I was just like, no, you know what? It's all right. So,
so DP, tell us about your your transition. Let's go ahead and get into that.
Well, I was asleep, and then something woke me up at 5 a.m. like on the dot. It was one of those internal clocks. It just went off, and I go, it's update day. And I ran to my iPad like it was Christmas morning. I was like, where's Santa Claus? Where's Santa Claus at? And I hopped in my recliner and I got my iPad out and I'm like, oh, damn, no update. So I start chatting with everybody and I get excited and I'm like, it's going to happen real soon. So I hop in the shower and get ready, get going, check it again, no update. I said, all right. So I go on with my day and get everything situated. And the whole time I'm in my car, start my route and start seeing my counts that I've got. And I'm watching the thing, and then I see maintenance break. And I'm like, hell yeah. And I couldn't get back home soon enough because I wanted to make sure I had good Wi-Fi and, make sure everything was just picture perfect. So
hey DP, where did your wife think you were the whole day?
Well, I was technically working. Let's hope not. But I was working. I just took a little sidetrack back to the house because after she left, I wanted to make sure I was, get all my upgrades in check.
Okay. All I remember is DP saying, "Damn, I hope my wife didn't forget something. I hope she don't come home right now."
I want to say it was like 10 or 11 in the morning when I tried logging in, and the servers, it says maintenance
Well, they did
break.
like 2 or 3 maintenance breaks, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think there was at least 2.
Yeah, it was lagging pretty bad.
There was one,
after
and then
that first hour.
After about an hour and a half or so, then we had another maintenance break. But that first maintenance break before it, like Murtaugh was saying, we racked it in. We were hitting.
It was because the Supercell cash registers were down.
They couldn't take any more money.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people made some leaps today, and I think even like the 9s and the 10s, like a lot of people I've been seeing a lot of like Infernos under construction. Like people just put those down like on 10s and stuff. So,
as I was nexting, I noticed that I saw a lot of 10s that were on the move, going on up
to 11.
Yep.
Well, so DP, as predicted, did you or did you not follow through with your plan?
Oh, I followed through perfectly. As soon as it hit, updated the town hall, gemmed it. Updated the laboratory, gemmed it. And then I started working on the witches. Got the witches going. Then I went ahead and got the hero going. The Fig Warden that we got.
Fizz the Wiz.
The Fizz the Wiz,
Fig
man.
the Wiz, or yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I got all that going, and then I went ahead and just gemmed the witches all the way done because I knew I wanted to play with those things, and then I started the minions, got those going, but I still hadn't gemmed those; they're still rolling. Oh. And just kept pushing on it, man. Just used up all my gems that I had saved up, and like Murtaugh said, literally I probably made about 4 million gold and elixir each in that 3-hour span.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, easy. Because I had used everything that I had saved up because I had max storages, max CC full, used all that, and then just farming about 4 million each.
Well, because what would happen is if somebody was an offer of, let's say, 250 to 300,000 of each and about 3,000 or higher dark, if you just snipe the town hall, you would get 80,000 of each, and then 500 dark. And you got to think, man, if you're dropping your queen, you could do that. 10 times a minute? I mean, now of course you were having to next a little bit, but
see, and
I think most of the people have gotten the picture now.
I didn't go looking for
a lot
him.
of town halls in.
I just didn't go looking for him. I think maybe that was my problem.
I had all the barracks boosted with goblins, and I would run in with my queen, take the town hall out, and then if there was anything on the outside, take it with goblins and get out and do it again. As long as the queen was alive, I could just keep rolling, and I was just like one after the other, as much as I could get in.
Oh, wow.
It was awesome because there's so many town halls that were left outside. So many.
Yeah,
now you find one here and there, but not so much.
Well, I started it out. I thought it was Hatter that said it was $4 million for the town hall. So I put down a wall like a day or two ago, or yesterday probably. And I'm like, well, I'll make it back. It's, they said it's $4 million. And so I wake up and I'm like, the new town hall is $7 million, right? Was it 7?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm down all this, but I have enough in my clan castle to get me within like 500,000. And so then I did a few raids, and then I started the upgrade to TH11. And then I gemmed it done.
Yeah. Who do we have right now? And that's I know Big Fry. He did a lot of gemming like DP. He did the town hall, the lab. I'm not sure if he did anything else. So DP, you got your Grand Warden up to level 10, correct?
I did. I started off with 5, and I put him down at 5, and then I saw old Rusty Griswold from LexCorp get on Twitter and say, "Look at me, DP," or whatever he said. He said something on Twitter, and I said, "The hell with that! You think I'm gonna let that little scrawny dude beat me? Nah, that ain't gonna happen."
So what did he say? He said he had him at like 5 and 5.
He took a picture with him like at 10 or something like that. I don't know.
Actually, I think 3 or 4 of their guys. went to 11. Man, I think a lot of people. I think it's just been so long since we've had any kind of update. We're just like, fuck it, we're not waiting anymore.
I just could not have stood the thought of waiting 14 more days to start. Because now, it's like I've been waiting for the update, and all of a sudden it hits, and I'm like, you know what, I was going to maybe wait a few days till my research was done, and I'm just like, you know what, I have gemmed my heroes done, like the time. I'm just going to do it. It's just the way I, play the game. I'm like, but I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get these done because then I can start the Warden. And I thought I could get the Warden done before war started. But I have been having a really hard time getting Elixir today. I think I've lost almost $1 million because I hit a base, and I think there's just, a combination of the fact that all these TH 10s and 9s, the matchups are, closer. They all have the town halls inside, but like in the same base that I actually have. I mean, it's like the resource ring type base that's all out.
Yeah.
It's like they're all war bases pretty much. And so I'm going in and trying to do it. And I think I'm like almost breaking even most of the time and hitting well, but I don't know what to use for troops now. Because now I've got to go in hard. So now how do I save Elixir? And do I have to take in these massive armies is what I'm thinking. How is this going to affect my farming? And so now I've put a few Velks in, and quite frankly, I think that in the way it's been going, we've got a lot of talk about on this, the trophy, what's been happening, but I think I need to go up high. I think I'm being pushed that way, but I think
I'm being pushed that way too.
If I don't get that league bonus, I don't think that that I can farm without that bonus.
Well, I can tell you, I'm still super queening.
Yeah, that is not.
There's a lot of people still super queening. I've been seeing.
No, I really was kind of worried. But the first thing I did this morning is I went into it and I'm like sitting there ready to phaser and get out. The only time I actually noticed a difference is whenever the Teslas popped, I had to use a rage, to where before I wouldn't have to. She would get through it. So I did a bunch of Super Queens just like practicing around, and that was basically the only difference. Is probably I had to use, I'd say maybe 50% more rages than normal, but that's it. I was still getting the same exact loot. So
when
like
Super
I
Queen, bring
thought,
rage.
it's not.
Bring a lot more rage.
And you were still using about 8 healers, Smurt?
Yep, I was still using 8 healers, and she was in there just chewing it up fine. And that's such a cheap army.
I had a Super Queen troop built last night, and then I just couldn't use it. And so I was like, oh, man, I'm going to have to use it to, first raid when I got up this morning. And I thought it was just going to get destroyed, but it was not that bad, And I was like, all right, we're going to keep doing this for a little while.
Yeah, I'm happy, because I know a lot of people were scared.
Well, I've seen a lot of stuff in the clan chat today about some people saying it's not working anymore. And then I think Hatter had said to I can't remember who was talking about it. Several people brought it up, and they said, well, just bring an extra rage.
Yeah.
So, but I think I can tell everybody's out there trying it to make sure it still works, and it's pretty crazy, but it's fine for you then.
Real quick, I'm just nexting, and here I'm looking at a Town Hall 11 with purple walls. Boy, that's funny. That's funny.
Okay,
poor guy.
I was actually looking for what the Queen, what it says, but it's not in the news on the notes. I'm not seeing it on the side. There's some pretty cool things about the rearm and reload costs for troops and traps and expos. That's down. That was something I didn't.
And that was tremendously down, like nothing.
Yeah, was it like 10,000 or something? Where it was like normally 100, or am I just?
Oh yeah, a lot. Like I think they said they cut it down by 70%. I think.
Yeah. It is. Troop combat and pathfinding AI has been polished up. I wonder what that's going to be about. I was just looking for what they said about the healers. Oh, large amounts of healers now have reduced effectiveness on the same unit. So do you think
one or two things happen. They either didn't quite get the number right, or they just kind of nerfed it a little bit, and who knows if they're going to progressively make that more or not. But I didn't notice a huge change.
Well, and the Queen Walk is safe.
Yeah. Haven't tried that yet before, so we'll see.
Yeah. We'll know soon enough when war happens.
Yeah.
So where have you guys... Okay, so here's the big thing that I've noticed today, and just feel free to jump wherever you guys want to go, because this has been a big day. Before I forget, I don't like it that my name is Scotty827 in Goblin Green in the chat. It's a little weird to me.
I like that. I like how it just recognizes, so I know where the last thing I said.
I was like, is that just for co-leaders, or is
that's initially that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, something's going on with that. I don't need to. This is a great update. So I'm just giving my nitpicky little things before I forget. There's no request button over the town or the clan castle anymore. So I think it's full all the time.
I didn't even notice that till you just said it.
I've been having that problem today, so make sure everybody, because I'll go, oh yeah, go to requests, and I don't know if what's been happening. I love it's okay. It's really weird for me to look at this map today and see my village. It looks so much smaller.
It does.
It's so crazy to even to think about it, but it's cool. That map really did make a huge difference. I wouldn't have thought it would look that big.
And the border's thicker too, right?
Yeah, the border is like different. 4 tiles wide.
Yeah, they added 4x4. So I mean, if you
Well,
look,
no, I mean just the border itself, like that, like the
Oh.
grass
Yeah.
ring that goes around. It's almost twice as wide. It's really wide too. So with that and the extra 4 tiles, I mean that's a huge difference.
Can you imagine what like a TH4 looks like right now?
Oh my gosh, it looks like it's on a golf course.
Yeah, you could have
It's like it's right in the middle of hole 9. Yeah.
You could separate your village on all 4 corners, and it would take way longer for the troops to get there.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool to see here is Ty is calling in. Let me see if we can bring him in.
Oh, sweet.
Bring them on.
Welcome to the podcast, Ty.
Hola.
Ty, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
Managed to get out of the office for a short Friday afternoon and thought I'd check in to see if you guys are chatting.
We're right in the middle of it, so welcome.
Awesome. I will go on push to talk because I am driving and I don't want to have any alarm bells or funny things going on in the background.
Appreciate your consideration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We were
So
just
how's
talking
everyone?
about the maps,
Sorry?
I think. We were just getting into like the new things, about our day and our update day. What was your
My
update
phone's
day like?
been going off with Twitter responses and GroupMe all about shields. Everyone's panicking right now. Have you covered that?
You mean nobody knows what's going on?
Well, they can't seem to stay on for more than 15 minutes. They're not getting a shield. They're getting booted off. Ash has just released a video about 30 minutes ago to try and explain some of the panic.
Happening?
Yeah.
Well,
That's where I'm at right now.
This is what I did get a weird message today. It said, and you guys can go. Here it is. Okay. It was break extended. It said your personal break has been extended because you didn't get a shield the last time you went on break. And so it wouldn't let me back on because everybody failed on me. So I think they're like, here's another way that I'm trying, like that all the town halls are going to stratify, or you know what I'm saying? The word's not coming to my.
This is something that
float.
I think if we would have started off in champs or in masters or something, it probably wouldn't have been that big a deal. But the fact that we started so low, and it literally, I have not. I think it's affecting troops.
I think it's affecting the people who aren't where Supercell wants them in their leagues.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just pushing us where we need to be.
But it also, it's a good, and but think about like what I said too about my rating. Like now, I'm going to need that league bonus to hit the bases I have to hit. So I don't know. I just don't like the timing of it. Because if you have to do a full raid, you have to do.
We still don't have it figured out. We just had this little bit of practice on it. Trust me, here in the next 4 days, we're all going to have it down pat and know exactly how it works. So it's just that it's so brand new,
Well,
yeah, we got to figure it out.
And everything looks a little foreign. The buttons are. This is like, remember when the dark spells happened and like the new interface. Like, if we went back in time, we wouldn't really recognize the interface that much last year, So, So there's, because it's such a big cosmetic overhaul, it's a little crazy. When you've stared at your village for so long and it changes.
Have you noticed the AI pathing on every troop has changed?
No.
I haven't noticed it yet. I read them talking about it, but
it's not as severe as when they changed the wall breakers.
I tried a few war attacks just in the wild, just trying to run some 5 golem, followed by wizards and stuff like that. Just some random stuff that I know I like to use, and just to see how it would work. And it did not move like I wanted it to. I don't know what it was about it. I couldn't put my finger on it.
Or I mean, like you're used to.
Yeah, just the flow pattern of where my troops would normally go. Just I like I said, I can't put my finger on it. It's just my normal, what I was really good at, just didn't seem to work as good. Even with the nice new hero, it was just a little different.
Yeah, any idea on what changed?
It just said that it tightened up.
They just said pathing, yeah.
Yeah, and they just said it's just tightened up. So I really don't think they've made any major changes. I think it's...
We're just going to notice certain troops just better at what they're doing.
Yes. I think it's just getting better at what it was doing. That's what I'm thinking.
I've been throwing those Velks in today, and I've noticed they've been doing some nice work. Ooh, yeah. One other feature.
I just noticed that too.
The swords.
Yeah.
When you're on your home screen.
I've been waiting to talk. I was just getting ready to bring that up. That's going to probably be one of our favorite parts of the update.
That.
When you're looking at your home,
I sort of wish it changed color as well as the animation, because the animation is nice, but it's still a little bit obscure. Like, you might miss it a little bit. But if maybe that little button glowed as well, maybe red or something as they attack, then maybe you go, ooh, you'd really notice it.
Well, we should probably explain first.
Okay, so like you're on your home screen, and where the war button is, where you go into your war map, it has two swords that are crisscrossing, and as soon as somebody starts attacking in the war, the swords start clashing, and now we know when somebody's attacking, which is going to be amazing.
From your home village. Yeah, it's a little nicer. It's just a little treat.
It's just your team, right? Your clan? Or is it if it's a defensive as well?
I think it's just any attack in war. There's an attack. No?
Wow, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we haven't clarified that yet.
They should have done that. They should have done that a long time ago.
And it's awesome. I'm glad that it's here.
Yeah, you don't have to camp out in the war map anymore to watch attacks. You can be doing other stuff.
They've really done a lot of good stuff with that the army overview button being added to the war map, and I mean it's just kind of integrating it a whole lot different in the past update. And then
did you guys talk about
features?
Did you talk about the new troop training is now like the spells, the way you can queue up the troops in your own order? So if you add another wall breaker, it doesn't get added to the front of the queue with your wall breakers. It can be added after 3 other troops. Yeah, go and check.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Okay.
I didn't even get there yet.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, check it out.
You learn something every day.
Now, there's been a lot of cool features that have popped
really
up
cool.
that I really love. Right now, the only thing that's pissing me off is the damn kicking me out because nobody is attacking me for a shield. So I don't have a shield, so I'll log off. I was logged off for an hour. I get on, and it's like, you've been on too long. Your villagers are tired. I'm like, I hadn't even been on. Just because nobody I'll get back, and I got 248 new cups, and I still don't have a shield. It's like, really? I think they're just trying to push us where they want us.
So, and then to attack, when you're on your shield, it's 3 hours to attack. You spend 3 hours of your shield, correct? Is that what I'm seeing when I go to the attack screen on a shield? Oh, attack cost, it says 5 hours of the shield.
It increases progressively. So if you do one attack, it's 3 hours, then I think the second attack's 4, and then third attack's 5, so on and so forth.
So that
if you keep attacking, you'll run it out pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah, so if you have a 12-hour shield and you want to attack somebody, cool, you get 3 hours off of your shield. You get 9 hours. Attack somebody again, it's 4 hours off, so you got 5 hours left, and then I think that's how it works.
So it's probably about 3 attacks and you're done.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and that's awesome because, I mean, how many times have you sat down, got a boost loaded up, and then went out to start raiding, and you're 100 nexts in, and you're just like, God, there's nothing out today. And you're like, I just wasted this whole boost. This way, after you do that, you can be like, screw that. You can wait and not boost anything and then come back and be like, screw it. There's no loot out today right now. I'm going to wait,
Definitely an awesome feature.
But
I do like
Doesn't it just, it pays for that though? I guess it doesn't break your shield, but it still will, even if you next like 100 times, it's still going to cost you that 5-hour shield. Right? If you don't attack, doesn't it like, doesn't it?
No, I think you have to attack.
You actually have to go in?
I thought so. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you can browse people, so to speak, without costing your shield. Which before, like, if you wanted to look at bases, then boom, your shield's done. But now it's not that way.
So you're still spending you're still spending the 900 coins at Town Hall 10, which has been reduced to look, but you're not your shield.
That's pretty amazing for trophy.
The one thing Town Hall 10 got was 10% reduction of nexting cost. Woohoo!
Thank you, Supercell.
Come on.
And the donated spell.
That's been a big change. Trying to keep like your dark spells going, but like maintaining your balance. You know, so you're like, okay, I'll start one so I can have something to donate, and then you get an extra one in there. It's like when we hit the new clan level perk, and you have to get used to donating 6 versus 5, and now, you know, like the more troops.
Yeah, but it's weird because you can't really hold an extra poison to give to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so that's kind of tricky to manage that. But I found so far today is like, I don't want to have 2 poisons in my, you know, my spell queue, because then that takes up extra space, you know, but I still want to be able to donate to people. So
maybe we'll just start using more.
Well, and what's funny is, I've been talking about like what you can do in war with that extra spell, and I gave a couple different strats that I thought was going to be used, and I get home from work, and before we start recording, I go watch a few replays in this war, and the first 3 9-attack 3-stars I saw, they brought 2 poisons. They brought an extra poison as their extra, and I'm like, well, what the hell? Are they doing it for the king? And sure enough, they would use 1 poison on the kill squad, on the dragoons or whatever, and then they would use the second poison on the king when their hogs were pathing through. Yeah, just to slow his rate of fire and slow him, that way the hogs just stayed ahead of them. And it really seemed to work. I mean, they got 3 fresh hit 3-stars right off the bat. But
that'd be great.
I thought that was interesting.
Because like Maximus sent me a base today, and he said, "How would you hit it?" And the queen was in the center, and he was doing hogs. And if you've got the 2 heroes in the center, and you threw a poison on them when you've got hogs pathing around them, that could really be a super beneficial spell.
Well, if anything, what's so big is that it actually slows their rate of fire. That's huge. When you got a queen or something shooting, and she's shooting once every second instead of twice. I mean, that's really big. Yeah,
and if you can throw that on her and get the same effect instead of having to throw a golem just to take her out, or like a lot of troop space. If you can do a lot more with a 1/2 space spell, that's pretty big. Okay,
so I hate to keep interrupting and telling you guys this, but I'm nexting again. Here is a Town Hall 11, and he's a max Town Hall 10, and he's got a farming base put up. He's got his Town Hall out in the corner, and he's got 4,300 dark.
Somewhere he didn't get the memo.
Go get it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
I don't think I got the memo either, because I just wasn't even thinking about it. And now I just flipped on and have went through a couple, and I'm like, there's some snipes. Maybe I'll get my warden today after all.
Hey, Lethal, have you tried Super Queen with the extra healers, or is that a no-go?
Yeah, no, we talked about it earlier, and it's fine. I just found myself using more rages, and only about half of the time. So that's all. That's the only difference it was.
So you're still using 8 or 10?
8.
In all fairness, though, you do have a pretty hefty queen.
Well, she's 39. I mean,
mine's 23, and I'm using 8. So I mean,
yeah. You don't have to have that big queen.
I think the higher level queen is just going to be more offensive and less taking damage. But that's just been my anecdotal experience.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of experience. I've wondered a lot about that.
She gets through the buildings faster. Her she takes less shots per building, so she moves through the base faster.
Probably a little bit more.
So what you're
cushion,
saying
too,
is
right?
it's not dead, which is awesome.
Yes, it's not dead
at all.
unless they tweak it again.
Yeah, unless they continue
Stop talking about it.
to tweak
Let's stop talking about
knock on wood.
it.
Scotty,
Yeah,
Scotty,
Super Queen's dead.
edit this segue out.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Run and hide.
Uh,
No. So what's your favorite part of the update so far? Who wants to go?
getting to see the guys going to 11. It's I love it. I can't wait to see DP's Kelly Kapowski with that warden behind it, man. I can't wait
to do that. I feel like for the first time I'll be able to keep my hero in line with. I will keep on this one.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Really am.
It's Elixir. That's awesome.
I'll take care of it this time. I promise.
I think
So-
my biggest
I won't let it
beef,
die.
though,
So
I really thought our army camps were going to get bigger at Town Hall 11. And that's one thing that I think nobody's really talked about today. But I thought the army camps were going to get a little bigger going to Town Hall 11. And that didn't happen. And so it's basically a Town Hall 10 base, and you got a new hero, you got a couple new troops.
Well,
there's no new spells.
do you really need it though with the warden and level 3 witches? Like I've seen Chief Pat.
No, the witches are great, but I mean,
I've seen him post quite a few raids today where he's 3-starred quite a few.
It's a certain
with the
attack. It's like the stuff that you've been used to.
I think what Ty is trying to say is they haven't given so much to Town Hall 11 yet that's required. And I think he's kind of right. I think the troop camps are probably coming. But as of right now, I mean, yeah, the Eagle's pretty badass and the extra cannon and the Wiz Tower and Expo and stuff. But that Warden, when he's maxed, I'm telling you, he's going to do a lot. He's going to be really powerful in this game. Once people start reeling how to use him.
On too. Yeah,
I've heard reports today that the Eagle doesn't seem quite as bad as people first thought. Maybe they've changed the way from the first sneak peek or the first ClashCon view of it, that it's not as OP as people thought it was going to be right now. Maybe just because it's level 1. I don't know. This is what I've heard through Twitter and that today.
Did you say it was 4,000 hit points?
Yes, 4,000, man. That's, oh my God, that's more than your clan castle. That's so
I'm still
much.
staring at one during this war, and I'm like, man, I hope somebody wants to hit that before me, but I got to figure it out. Because I haven't hit one with an eagle yet. So.
I'm saving up for my eagle right now.
Wait a minute, you're staring at what, DP?
In our war, I'm staring at an eagle on the
no way.
clan that
Base
we're
3.
facing.
Yeah, base 3 has an eagle. They gemmed a few.
Two and 3.
We pissed them off so bad that they gemmed their eagle.
Or they were planning on doing this the whole time.
It was a
2 and
tactic.
3.
They just wanted to try and pull one over on us to try and win this war.
Murtaugh was going to tell the story.
Yeah,
explain it.
Ty, no, dude. They did not, man. This clan, their name is Schluter Dogs. SCHLUTER Dogs. We went over there because in their clan description, they pretty much told us that. Let's see here. I'm not sure how it first happened. Did they
come
message
over
us?
We want to
right?
talk to you about the war. I think it's
Okay. So
Right.
So one of us went over and talked to them, and basically what they said is, look, your guys' hero levels are so much higher than us. You've got a couple town halls on us. There is no chance we're going to win this war. So we're not going to try. This is bullshit. We're not going to waste the dark filling CCs. We're not going to do it. All we want you to do is put your 2 top out, so we can just get the loot. But we looked. They've got a bunch of wins. They've got like 160 wins. That's more than us. Yeah. So we went over there.
It sounds a little fishy.
It did, but their war log was pretty shit. I mean, it looks like they've done
It was
this.
blotchy. There was some 3 greens, 3 reds, 3 greens. It was up and down.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, yes, it could have been a tactic the whole time, but I don't feel like it was. So anyway, so we agreed we would put our top town halls out, and the more we just started thinking about it, we're like, man, this sucks. We just came off of a farming war last war, and I was like, guys, let me go over and talk to them. So I went over, and I was like, hey guys, what's going on? I was like, I just want to talk to you guys about something. And the leader, Snoop, he was like, hey man, it's already been discussed. We got what we're doing. And I was like, that's fine. I was like, I just want to give you just a quick thought. I was like, the House of L, we were like the kings of getting fucked in war matches for months. Every single war was just like, 5 to 12 to 15 Town Hall 10s more than we had. And I was like, and yeah, it sucked and it was kind of disheartening. But man, we just pulled together and we fought harder and we won a ton of those wars. And we really feel that it's made us a ton better. I was like, this is not going to make you better at what you're doing. And a few of the co-leaders and the other guys in the clan stepped up and were like, man, I agree with you. I'd love to take a crack at you. And then that leader would be like, shush, be quiet. And I'm like, damn, like this guy, he's ruling with an iron fist.
Is that some sort of dictatorship there?
Yeah, I don't.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. I'll mute myself.
So I don't know. We're kind of helping give the clan what they want. They wanted a battle, so we put in our description, sorry guys, good luck in war. Like, let them know, deal's off. We're coming at you. So I guess they were pissed because when I was in there, Snoop, he really didn't say that they were going to be doing any kind of gymming, and I told him how much, what we were planning on doing, so they weren't like caught off guard.
Do you see what they put in there? I just realized.
And what's in their clan bio right now say?
Yeah. It says you lied to us.
House of L. You guys lied to us.
Well, look, we did lie to them.
You lost our respect.
We did. But here's the thing.
Hang on a minute. How can they have any respect? They can't respect themselves if they were going to lie down in war. With 160 wins, a level A clan, they can't even respect themselves.
Yes.
Well, it really did.
Yes,
I agree
awful.
completely.
I would be really like, it's like at first you're like, okay, I can see these guys. They saw the videos and they thought, okay, maybe we don't want to. But that was like wouldn't we feel pretty stupid if they would have just been like, no, we're not, we're not doing it. And then,
yeah, I mean, exactly. We put our two top guys up, and then they can get an easy 2-star on us.
3-star, yeah, 2 or 3 or whatever, and then they've got the rest to play with. So,
right.
It wouldn't help judging
really,
by the way the war's going right now. And I think out of the box, I haven't looked for a little while, but haven't we had 6 straight 3-stars straight off the get-go?
Yeah.
I think it's that timer.
It would give them oh man, that timer is helping out tremendously. That extra 30 seconds is huge. The battle just seems to go on forever and ever.
That was what I was one of my big things, was what is going to happen, because war just started. It's the first day. TH9s can now bring freeze in a 5-second freeze, and there's 30 seconds more for everybody on the war clock. When in wars where you're getting close to that 99% or you're waiting, what is going to happen in those wars?
And see, we thought this was coming when they increased the HP. We thought this was coming, and it took them a long time. But when they put down that extra, 18,000 hit points on the board, that was crazy.
But now you can get donated, like, depending on your style of attack, you can get donated a level 4 Quake and take 25% or whatever it is off some buildings.
Sure.
As part of your attack now as well, which is a game changer. I think Town Hall 9 is just going to be too easy.
It's going to be cake. It's going to be an absolute cakewalk.
Do you think that's what it's going to become?
It is. It's going to be the new Town Hall 8. Absolutely.
I don't see how it's not going to become real easy. I mean,
Well, I mean, it's
with all the time on there. I mean, if you kind of know what you're doing, you should be able to really just take care of business.
Yeah.
Well, I just started looking at it, and you go, well, how is it going to change? Is the bigger map? Are people going to adjust that way? You've got a lot of people that are at Town Hall 9 with high heroes, and there's a whole way of playing. I mean, do you think people are just going to start jumping up because?
So today I went for a bit of a lurk and looked at One Hive, and there's a number of people that have been sitting at Town Hall 9 for quite a while with maxed heroes and lava walls and all that stuff, and they're all upgrading.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that could have happened
imagine?
over the last few days. I don't know, but
what could you imagine watching a One Hive video after this update? I mean, you wouldn't even really watch the attacks on the Town Hall 9s. It's like the Elite 8 video series they've done. I've never watched one of those. I don't want to see a crazy new tactic at Town Hall 8, you know. I would just sit there and I would still watch their videos as I do because they're great. But I would just watch for the Town Hall 10 attacks. So that makes perfect sense that a lot of them are going up.
Well, basically every podcast and every YouTube video that was created before this update is now
obsolete.
Pretty much. I mean, there's still the attack
the tactics are still sound. They're probably easier to execute for lower level or guys that aren't as skilled, you know, because they just have a little more leeway, a little more time to kind of.
Well, everybody has got that extra poison or that extra spell slot. There's like if you look back, I mean, it's like having that extra spell. Probably like the combinations are going to get a little crazy. You know, like I think haste is going to be big. I think.
The two biggest that you can do at Town Hall 9 is you can now quake into the base and still have 3 heals. That's absolutely enormous. That you bring in 4 quakes, 3 heals. That's huge. And then with air, you can now bring 4 lightning and 2 earthquake. So you can actually remove any 2 air defenses off the board that you want. And then you can take 1 air defense out with your push squad. So that means for your hounds and loons, you're going against 1 air defense. I was really, when I checked replays today, I thought that's all I was going to see. And we got Big Jake and Subconk. They're just in here dropping poison on King, showing that motherfucker who's boss. But it worked. I can't talk. I mean, it worked great. That was a great plan. It worked. But
I got to say,
I thought I was going to see some other stuff.
I'm really excited.
Oh,
again.
Definitely. Even though this update was not what we wanted, I guess it's all shit that the game needed. You can't sit here and say that everything they've done really was needed in the game.
Well, I think
it wasn't the Dark Troop, but you know.
Yeah, everything. But we got a lot of new flashy toys.
Exactly. At least it's something.
Maybe at 11.
I think it was the update I didn't expect. I don't think it's not the update thing I didn't want. I mean, because like I've been wanting the map for a long time, and there's a lot of that really cool refinements that look super. I just don't really quite understand the shield guard. I still don't quite get it. Or what the
it'll take some playing around, but like I said, in 4 days everybody will be an expert.
Does anybody know what it is?
I would have liked them to put a timer on the screen, maybe, so you know when your time is going to be up.
Or just let you know when you're let you know when you're getting close.
What on the guard?
Well, you're 3 hours before the personal break. It'd be nice to know.
How long you been playing?
If I'm prepping for a war and I'm sitting there studying a base, and then all of a sudden I get this little thing that says I've been on too long, or I get that, but you know, I don't know. It seems like it's about.
Can we start at the basics? What is the guard thing? Because we are getting booted off, but where does the guard come in on that?
I think it's when you get attacked, you get the guard.
You get a 15-minute guard, depending on what league you're in, to then come back, fill your CC, and reset your traps. Unless you got smashed and you get a shield. But if you don't get a shield, and you just got attacked, and while you're off your break and you're not allowed to play, it allows you to come back and top up your CC.
I was going through the valley.
And to reset. No, I'm not. I'm at a different place right now. Am I cutting out?
No.
And reset your traps. And I've already seen on Twitter today people saying it would be nice if you could put your CC to sleep like your heroes in case you had war troops in your CC and you're ready to do a war attack and then you got booted. At least if you could sleep your CC, you could keep, say, your golem or your hound or whatever you had in there for your war. So I think that might be a good feature.
So is it the personal breaks are now 3 hours? Every 3 hours instead of...
Yeah, from 6 to 3.
Okay. And why are people having problems today? It's...
Well, that was something totally different. That was totally different. That was something that was messed up after the update where it kept booting people off. That was not the village guard that everybody was having problems with. We were just literally getting booted off like all the time. Like it was very laggy. Yeah.
I saw a thing from Jeff. Jeff from LexCorp was saying that he's had 21 defenses. He still hasn't got a shield. He's been kicked off on and off for 12 hours today. He can't plan his wars. So there's and I think maybe, again, because they're not in the right league, some people are maybe feeling this pinch a little bit more than others.
Yeah, Rudax was saying he kept getting kicked. But you know what? He's down in bronze. So he might be...
That's been my all day today. I've probably been knocked off probably 15 times, if not more. It's just been one of those things where it's like, because I have not gotten anybody to attack me other than one drop. And it's just, I think it just keeps you logged in as still playing because nobody's sitting there attacking you.
It's pretty exciting. I'm just like,
they'll work it out.
So much stuff.
They'll work it out.
What's your favorite thing, DP?
Right now the witches. Witches are a lot of fun right now.
Man, that video that Chief Pat put out was... I immediately came in and was like, DP, you got those witches? I was like, I need a replay.
Yeah, what's the deal? Because they summon 10 skellies, right?
I've done about 4 practice raids with them, and I think I've 3-starred 2 pretty good Town Hall 10s with them. And just in the wild, and then we got 2 high percentage 2-stars with them the other 2 times out of 4 raids. So with a little thought on war, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping I can figure out how to beat this damn eagle. So
how does this eagle work? Because I'm still unclear. I don't know.
I haven't seen him enough in the wild. In fact, I can't say I've even gone up against an eagle yet.
You mean like just the mechanics, or?
Yeah, like I know it's been kind of talked about, but and we've kind of went into some of the details of what we know, and I've watched some stuff on YouTube about it. But actually, when I really think about it, I have no idea if I saw one, what would I even think about when I'm deploying my troops?
Well, I mean, it's a defense that covers the entire map. It only activates whenever you drop somewhere around 100 or 120 troop space worth of troops on the map. And as soon as that threshold is broken, it then activates and it shoots what looks to be like missiles or something into the air. And
all hell breaks.
They do. Yeah, it is pretty visually exciting, but the way it attacks is it aims for the most densely populated grouping of troops. So if you've got 2 golems that are standing there beating on an air defense, by housing space, yes. They'll aim for that, and starting from the core out, they do very high damage in a radius of like half a tile, so a very small spot. But it could be like 4,000 hit points. I mean, it could be a lot. And then as it spreads out, it very rapidly gets down to where 8 tiles out, it could maybe kill an archer, but that's about it. So
are you sure it's housing space? I thought it was on DPS, concentrated DPS, or is it housing?
It's housing space.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that.
So as long as if you can keep it under, it's either 100 or 120. If you can keep your troops under that, then it won't even activate.
But
as
does it only
soon
go
as
in
it
one
does,
direction? So you're going to want to split your troops?
Yeah, it can only attack one at a time. It only can attack that. It only rains down in that one spot. So yeah, if you're splitting your troops, it can only hit one. It's going to hit the more populated one.
I think the key to the Eagle is get it out of the way before you get your initial push into the base. Find a way to get to the Eagle first. Get it out of the way. Supercell's made it where it's more on a different procedure of steps in your attack. And I think that's just one of them. Like, you need to focus on trying to get that out of the way, because if you leave it up without messing with it, it's going to bring hell down on you.
Yeah, you don't want your heroes being you don't want your heroes being the only thing left on the board and it start targeting them, because they're dead. One hit, they're gone.
It's amazing to see, or think about what war is going to be like when you've got a couple TH11s with wardens and different levels.
Well, yeah, like this
change.
War. The update was dropped this morning, and we've got 3 11s on each side. I did not think that was going to happen. I really didn't. So it's like, who knows what else we're gonna see out there, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is true. Like,
and I tell you,
I'm
we've
surprised
been doing
myself that I jammed it a little bit, but
nah.
I'm happy.
You can reach into that green elixir sometimes.
It's my Christmas present to myself.
Gems are made to be spent, Scotty.
That's right.
That's right.
Can you take them with you?
Somebody's got to keep this Supercell boat afloat.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what
y'all
are all dirty gymmers. All right. Screw all of you.
Not me.
Says the man with how many levels of his warden have you skipped?
I don't know what you're talking about. I
think you're in the double figures somewhere.
I almost did it, and I'm like, I hit. I still had like 800 gems because I did like $20, and I was like, oh, you know what? I could get the rest for my warden. And I'm like, slippery slope. Slippery slope, Scotty 87. Slippery slope. And I stopped. I said, no, you know what? No, now I will go up. I don't know what my warring is going to be. I'll probably have to jam him down too. I don't know.
I think if you like this game enough to start a podcast, you should be able to spend a little money on it. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Well, I just like keep it in track a little bit.
Man, I've said this a ton, but anytime anybody thinks anything badly about somebody spending money on this game, I know with me, I don't buy console games anymore. And I used to be huge into console games. I used to buy them all the time. You're talking $400 for the unit and then $60 for a game. And I mean, I always bought the new games. I would pre-order the special packages. Hundreds of dollars a month I would spend. And I don't do that anymore. All my time is now on Clash. So it makes no difference if once a month I want to drop a 50-pack. It makes no difference.
No, and by no means do I judge anybody that does, because I think I want to. I want to, and I have been. I've been gemming my heroes done. I finally came to that thing, but I kind of was always playing it, where I just gem basically the time on the spell factory, like the just boosting the spell factory. It's basically how I played mostly. So, yeah, I don't think anything bad about it. I think it's pretty awesome, and it's really not that bad. Because I mean, like I said, I quit smoking, and I'd go buy a pack of cigarettes, and that's like waking your king once he goes down. And you wouldn't even think about that, So
your cigarette money is now gem money.
Yeah, but I don't actually spend anything on it. I go, well, why did I think $10 was so expensive on?
Yeah,
It's just it's good. I did that. My king and queen have gone up, and I'm ready to keep up with the warden. Although I'm not going to have 10 levels on it. DP.
I will say at least get to 5, because with the ability just like the king and just like the queen, get to 5 because that's when it actually starts being fun.
Yeah, I gotta farm it.
I did a couple raids with having like level 1, and I was like, really? Is this what I get?
Yeah.
What'd you expect?
It's like the level 1 freeze. You're throwing ice cubes at somebody. It was like, okay.
It's a kid at Christmas time that got the present he didn't want.
Yeah, but that level 1 freeze
got
just got
coal in
5
his
seconds. They got 5 seconds on the level 1 freeze now.
Oh, shit.
For the TH9. Which is a second is a second.
It is better. It is a lot better than 4. It is.
Well, so technically, Town Hall 10 did get something because I've got a level 1 free, so I got a second for free.
There you go. You sure did. You want to look at it that way.
Got to look at the cup half full instead of empty scenario.
There you go. Yeah, I feel bad for some of the 10s just because. I thought that y'all would get something out of it.
Man, we were sitting here ready. I know me and Hatter and Itchy and a couple of us, man, we were sitting here. We had money. We were ready to hand Supercell. All they had to do was reach out and take it. And they're like, well, nope. And I tell you, a lot of us, we're definitely throwing around the idea.
If you guys would have just went to 10 when we told you to, you would be right up at the 11 now.
No, that would.
Murtaugh's close.
Get
Murtaugh will be at 11 by New Year's Day.
You're going to be above me in the war map, the war map pretty soon.
Murtaugh's close. You're going to be there by New Year's Day is my prediction. You're going to be like, oh, screw this shit. I'm going.
I've never seen anyone climb 10 hero levels almost as quick as you, and then Hatter's following in your footsteps. You both have just animals.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, he is. He's kicking ass. I've been Town Hall 10 for like 64 days, and my queen's 39 and my king's 35. So a lot of DE in it.
And Hatter's been there 21 days, and he's on his way.
You were saying on the Clash cast though, your heroic heist. What was it?
10 million.
I'm at 8 million.
Yeah, no, that's a lot. Most people have like 4 to 6.
Yeah, and because you won that contest, what'd you do in that one contest? It was 500K.
652,000. 652,000 in 7 days. Yep. Yep. It was that was a rough week.
That's all right.
That was pretty cool, though.
So what'd you do with all the loot you saved up, Murtaugh?
What, during the contest?
No, I mean, so for today, when I woke up and started up and realized that there was nothing for me to spend my money on. Like, I had full storages. I had 110K in Dark Elixir, and I was hoping that Supercell would save something for Town Hall 10s to upgrade, and there was nothing. I was like, oh, great, I'm going to buy a bunch of walls, like, this is so underwhelming. That's exactly what I did. Everyone was trying to attack me because I had full storages. I was like, great, I got to buy like 14 Legos and I'm done.
Town Hall 9s for doing that, by the way.
Yeah.
The last few days have been awesome, watching you save up your hard-earned loot.
But yeah, I had nothing to spend it on, so.
Yeah, I really don't save. I don't save up loot for update stuff. Like I can get it quick enough. I don't really have to sit on it.
I was hoping they'd sneak something in, and it just didn't happen. So I was like,
man,
great.
I said it on the Clashcast. I really was holding out hope that, first thing I did when I woke up is I read all the notes. I read everything down, and I was like, come on, and I was like, shit, nothing. It's like, oh well. This is a huge update. So I mean, they can only fit it. They can only fit in so much. So
they gave us a lot of really great stuff.
There's some stuff still coming.
Somebody just said in the chat the war event. Oh, yeah. See, this is the thing about the first day. In like a week, there'll be a lot of these little things. Look at the war events in the clan. Just go and look at the war events. Screen.
Oh, whoa, holy cow.
I hadn't even looked at that yet.
That is
somebody
really
just said
different.
Somebody
did you not notice the bright red and the bright green? And
somebody else
the green
said,
is like super bright and the red is really bright red.
SE said, I'm hoping an update will happen to refine the colors.
It does look like somebody had
green?
taken too many vitamins and they just pissing green or something, you know?
You can almost smell the asparagus, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
That color's big in Finland, I hear.
Look at all these 3 stars. Cromwell, Space, 5th of November, King Bee, Subconk, Bazinga, Sub-Zero, Bazinga, King Bee.
I haven't been on for a while, but has there been anything other than a 3-star from a Town Hall 9?
There was like 2. Let's see. There's 1,
3,
2. There's no.
I just saw that time. I was just kind of looking as I was setting up, and I was like, what am I going to see this war with the 9s? Are the 9s just going to dominate?
And I've noticed time. I've noticed the time.
Our
is what's making it.
The opponent's 9s aren't doing so well.
Yeah. But there's a couple of our attacks that would have been like 95+%, but it went into that extra 10 seconds and got them the victory. So
how dare they? Britney Spears got 3-starred. She got 3-starred.
Oh, that's not cool.
That's not cool at all. I actually have to check it out because
damn Britney.
because the new troop request is one of everything. So I haven't seen how it worked. Not very well.
Not very well by the look of it.
Not very.
Yeah, you got 3-starred right off the bat.
Not very well.
Not very well at all. I'm really excited. I can't really talk about it, what I put in my CC this time, because we're still in war and this is going up in an hour. So if they listen...
Yeah, you might,
Well, this is going up tonight. Wow.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Well,
see.
Scotty.
So we'll have something to listen to tomorrow.
Mental note, Scotty, don't have too much wine before you go to put it up.
I know.
Scotty doesn't drink. What are you saying?
DirtyPirate. Every time.
You know, Scotty, twice
Is it my fault? Is it my fault, Scotty?
Do you remember what happened last night, Scotty? We were like mid-conversation again, and you're like, I'll be back in a minute. And you just went for the night. Gone.
No, you know what? It's because I looked down to see what time it was. Did you see I posted in the chat right after that?
I didn't.
Oh, I posted, I said, went down to see what time it was, kicked me off of TS. With this new Apple. Hey, and by the way, did you notice that there was an Apple update yesterday?
Yeah.
And that happened, and I was like, oh, God. Clash of Clans. You know, every time there's an Apple update right when they release a big one.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I think that's why there was a bit of a longer delay with the update, right? Like instead of being 2 hours or an hour and a half, it got stalled, and then because I think there was maybe a problem with the update in the Google Store, and so Supercell I think maybe just keep the service going on their maintenance server going. So for Android and for Apple users, it comes online at the same time. It's not like only Apple users are online and they can go and attack people that are on Android that can't get back into their bases. So I think they stalled, to synchronize so both devices could be online with the update at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big advantage, right? And you can imagine with that many millions of people playing that there wouldn't, if they didn't do that, it'd be like,
yeah.
That's really unfair. They've got 2 hours or 3 hours to raid half of the devices that play the game's village. So you can see where that would be kind of a big thing. This is the first time that I remember it being an update where we really had to wait at all. Like, didn't it? Like with even having servers down more than once, I don't think I remember that before. I mean, that's how massive I think it is. Or am I wrong on this?
Yeah, they usually happen before I wake up. So,
but it's.
I think this is actually the first update that I've ever had to wait on. Usually, I wake up and log in, and it's like, oh, the new update happened. Cool.
But I was asleep when it happened. But they did have an extra maintenance break, right? It came live, and then they went off again.
Yeah,
and that's unheard of to me. That I remember.
Well, because I had a glitch because I saw some screenshots of the dark spell donation saying 2 of 1. So you had more spells in there than you can actually fit.
Ooh.
So Halligan put up a screenshot.
Yeah, I saw Halligan.
And it said 2 of 1.
Now, if Halligan never uses those spells, he'll probably have the only clan castle with 2. It's like the Santa bomb. I've never used it, but I've still got quakes. What is the
Sell
deal?
that account on eBay for millions.
Yeah, no kidding. What is the deal with the bigger storages? Is it 200? What's our
hold more loot.
massive? Yeah, but what's our top now, and why do we need the top?
Because all the stuff you're going to have to upgrade.
Yeah.
Well, it's 10 million, right? You're going to be able to hold 10 mil, right?
Yeah.
What costs over 8 million at this point?
And it's only 400 more hit points. So it goes from 2,100 hit points to 2,500.
But what is going to cost in this update? Is there anything that's going to cost 10 million? Is that like Eagle level 2?
Yeah, I would think so. I would think.
I would say the max Eagle is going to be 10 million.
Yeah, there'll be something for sure.
How much was your lab, DP?
The hell if I know. I just
He seriously
450,000 gems.
Don't ask him for anything. He doesn't know.
I had a plan, and I followed my plan exactly, but I don't know how much.
You don't know what the plan was?
You know what? I guess I could look by just clicking on it.
It's 6 million to go take your lab up to 9.
Can I ask you a question,
Thanks,
DP?
Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Yeah, man.
Does your wife listen to the podcast?
God, we
why are
hope
you
not.
Why are you going to be Mr. Buzz Killington?
I'm not trying to buzzkill. I'm curious if your wife listens to the podcast, because if she doesn't, you could tell a little bit of a story about your day.
I already have.
We covered that earlier.
You missed the memo.
Damn, I missed it. I'll have to listen to it on the rerun. I had a laugh when I was on this morning.
You'll hear
DP,
it
and he
tonight
told me
when
that.
Scotty posts it.
It was quite funny when he told me the story this morning. I'm like, you're like a little teenager hiding from your mum.
God, that was just one of the funniest stories. You know, has anybody seen the Warden on defense?
Yeah, he kind of
yeah, I've seen it. He's a Statue of Liberty and he shoots laser beams.
I actually just took one down with Barch. The guy had him outside of his base, and
I don't think he's that overpowered.
I just swarmed him with
his ability. Is great.
Yeah, his defense is not that great.
But other than that, I mean,
I can't wait.
You gotta see him at max, though. I mean, they balance it for him to be at max level.
Everybody, all the updates and that's all they show is the max Warden.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, up until you get, I'm at 10 now.
Imagine the Warden and the witches
I like
together.
him at 10.
Oh my God.
It definitely helps.
What Chief Bat, that's what he did on his video today. And it was a Town Hall 11 that was completely maxed out at Town Hall 10 level. And it had the Eagle. I can't remember if the Eagle was maxed or not. And he cooked up like 3 golems, 8 witches, some wizards, wall breakers, couple jumps, couple rages, and the Warden. And he just sent that Warden in behind those level 3 witches. And when he got to the core, he popped the ability, and they just railroaded that base. Just railroaded it.
I really think that's probably what I'm going to do to number 2 here on the base. I really think
I want to see a DP.
I'm going to do some witches on it.
So I think Chief Pat said in Twitter today that he spent $1,200 to max 11 from 10. That's what it cost him. But he had 60,000 gems left over. So he
got
went
Chief
a bit
Pat
overboard.
money. He's got Chief Pat money.
Yeah, I know he has. He's got YouTube money.
He got Supercell money.
Well, and you know what? I kind of want to take my time a little bit. I mean, obviously I'm putting down the Eagle the first thing I can possibly do, because why wouldn't I?
I think it's going to be tough to do.
Right.
But I'm excited to take my time. I actually only put down one Archer Tower because I kind of forgot that I could put the other things down. And quite frankly, I don't know where to put shit right now. I don't know what the new bases, the new bases are changing. And
yeah,
that's
the hardest part.
And it's like, where do I put the next thing? So I think we're going to see a new evolution in base design. And
yeah, for sure.
Oh, of course.
That'll be kind of fun.
A lot of moving parts. Some I'm thrilled about, and some I'm just like, eh. But overall, I'm happy with it. I think I'm more upset that my ground game that I'm so accustomed to just didn't work as well as I wanted it to in the wild.
Like, what do you mean?
Just running a lot of golems and what I normally could really crush bases with didn't. I thought I'd walk right through any Town Hall 10, with a level 10 warden, or not walk through, but just have the advantage. And I felt like you really had the same troops, but you had this warden guy hanging out in the back going, "Hey, man, be a lot cooler if you did."
All right.
You got to think about it this way.
I can't believe I agreed to buy this guy lunch.
Think of it this way, though. That warden, he's halfway maxed. So Imagine going into your attack with a level 20 queen. You know what I mean? It's that extra level.
I like that they didn't give us say 40 levels, quite honestly, right now. Because if they said 40 levels, I'd go, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It seemed like such a grind.
I have been trying to claw my way tooth and nail with my regular heroes. And, this way I go, okay, you know what? By June, I might have him maxed.
Scotty,
I think the reason why I'm bitter
the other 20 levels are for Town Hall 12.
Hell yeah, next week.
Yeah, that's right.
I think the main reason I'm bitter is because I really thought I was getting another golem. I was getting an upgrade in my golem that was going to make my ground game just that much more awesome.
You already had it planned out in your mind.
Those are coming.
I had my hopes.
They're coming,
and it didn't happen. And
probably like March, somewhere around March.
Yeah, it'd be easy now for them to upgrade that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to add stuff to it. I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I got a lot of shit to do. Like, I got to max my witches, minions.
I'd go witches first. I really would.
Oh, yeah.
I hadn't tried the minions yet, but they're cooking.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do my minions first. Or, I mean, because I don't use them very often at all.
No, they're the MVP minion. That's the only really time I use them in the raids is as the MVP minion that you sprinkle around trying to pick up the...
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
The MVP minion.
The MVP minion. It's pretty great.
You guys bothered at all that there's no one gem boost? You think that's coming?
No, they always...
It'll come for Christmas.
Wait about a week. Yeah, when they do the Christmas...
I was hoping they'd do it now,
a week or two.
Well, last year, wasn't it at Christmas time for 2 weeks? Like, it was for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, you could work it.
Yeah.
I think you could work it. So you got... Like, it gave you 2 days, because people are getting their devices, and everybody's like, yeah, we got to log on, and we'll look at all this gold. They get to build up really fast. Pretty cool. So I was surprised that there wasn't snow, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's mid-December almost, so, like, come on.
It's kind of like the Halloween one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just still looking at my bases.
They'll bring the snow out in about 3 or 4 days, and they'll do some little background tweaks from all the stuff happening, I think. And
yeah, we just never seen an update this late before in the year. It was always closer to Halloween. So,
yeah,
for a major one, I mean.
Well,
like
I
the new
always
troop
said,
or the
Supercell knows what they're doing. We're still playing the game, and honestly, I think after a week of playing this, I'm gonna love it, and I still do. There's a lot I really do like, but We just got to get better at it. It's just changing our way of thinking.
DP's got to hang out with the warden for a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? We're at 1:20.
I will say that the boost time, the way they've cut it, they divide it in half. So instead of the 10 gems for 2 hours, it's 5 for 1. That's really nice. You don't have to devote so much time. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times I'll get on and boost for war, and then I end up spending so much time scouting that I basically boost everything just to cook that one army, and then it's done. And it's like, well, shit, I wasted that. So I really like the fact that it's half the gems and half the price. I like that.
It's going to make it more flexible. I think I'll actually boost more myself now.
I tell you what, I did not realize until you said that it also applied to the barracks. I thought it was just a spell factory. Because the spell factory, I would like to go for 2 hours. But the barracks, how many times do you do that during war where you're like, I need some troops, in this next hour. You don't need the 2 hours because then you've got to scout the next one.
No, I do like that a lot. That was a good feature.
It is. But I think they had to do it because of the 3-hour personal break now. If it was 2 hours, it wouldn't fit. A double boost would be 4 hours. So they had to make it an hour so you could do 3 of them, say, and make the 3-hour personal break.
You and your math.
I can count to 3, Jeff. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
No problem. Any more?
I'll tell you, the thick border is messing with me, though, because the trees used to be like the perfect size to fit along the border.
Yeah, now they look
trees
all
aren't
weird.
centered anymore. My OCD is starting to freak out a little bit.
How's Lethal going with that?
Yeah, that's all right.
Used to go to your trees.
I wish they wouldn't have.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
My very first Christmas tree disappeared.
What?
No, really?
No, it didn't.
It disappeared. Supercell. Something happened in this update. And my very first Christmas tree disappeared.
You got drunk and got rid of it. Come on.
No,
Supercell needs to replace it.
They need to replace it right after it. But
did you guys talk about Benji getting hijacked?
No, it's.
Oh yeah.
So somebody's working his account.
Poor Benji. Save Benji.
Save Benji.
He can't log in for 2 days to Clash of Clans because somebody took his phone and spent his gems to do shitty war attacks.
Well, he said that someone hacked him, and they upgraded his town hall, or started the upgrade on his town hall. They built a heap of pig dogs and a heap of dragons, and
now
so
are we sure he didn't get really drunk one night and say,
"Well, yeah, who knows?"
He was pretty surprised.
Nah, I know Benji. He's a good dude, so
it was funny. We were on at the time when it happened.
He legitimately got like hacked, but I thought it was for like hundreds of thousands of gems. Like they spent
1,200 or something.
It was just 1,200 gems, not $1,200.
Yeah, 1,200 gems. It wasn't much at all.
So he emailed Supercell, and he had to go through like the receipts and stuff, and he was on a 2-day ban.
Yeah, right at the worst time.
Yeah, right at the worst time.
But I think he set up the 2-day ban. It was like he called.
No. He didn't get a choice. He called him, and then they're saying, "Well, this is what happens. It's an automatic 2-day ban, and I guess they're going to change his password or whatever." But yeah, he didn't get a choice in that.
gems. That's $5. Poor Benji.
Yeah, if you get hacked, I think they just lock it down, go back, figure it out, and then maybe try and get your base back to where it was before that happened. But I don't know how they do it internally. So.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens to him. Is his base like...
Is his town hall still outside?
Like, is his base allowed to be hit in this 2-day period? Like, is it just a free-for-all against Benji, or are they, like, locked in? Like, has he got a shield? Like, have they given him a shield for those 2 days?
If they're smart, they give him a shield, but, we'll find out pretty soon.
You know what, can we look at his base? Yeah, I'm going to look at
his base. He's out of the
base.
clan, so I don't know if you can find him.
Yeah, you can't find him.
We had to kick him out because he was co-lead, and if somebody hacked it, they could have messed up the whole clan. So.
Oh yeah.
But he could have come back as an elder or a member, you know. It wasn't like he had to go and sit in the wild. Now he's been banished and he's been banned.
Yeah.
It's so
Where are
dangerous.
you, Benji? Come home. Find your way back to us.
Yeah, but can you imagine if the town hall, there was no time to upgrade and you wanted to be Town Hall 9 for a long time and somebody hacked your account and upgraded you? That'd be so awful.
Well, he did make that comment. Thank God he didn't have enough gems for them to gem the Town Hall time.
Right.
Unless, Supercell could somehow wind it back.
Yeah, could they do that? I wonder. Benji's now
I'm sure
Town
they
Hall
got the
10.
power.
50 Shades of Waiting at Town Hall 10.
Poor Benji.
Poor Benji. So what are you guys going to farm with in the upcoming week? Is your farming changing? What would you recommend?
I'm going to super queen as long as I can and figure it out from there.
I'm surprised that town halls don't pop. Like,
well, y'all super queen. I
but
might
they're
have
not
to
doing
hop
the
back on that
stories.
bandwagon.
I haven't had any attacks since the new update because I woke up and went to work. My shield.
You get to go home and play with it.
My shield ran out in the middle of the night because the update came at like 11:30. I went to bed, so I got a chance to put the town hall inside, and that was it. And then when I woke up, I'd been hit twice. Once for about 40k, didn't get a shield, and then a full-on attack and got a 12-hour shield and only lost I think I lost 1,800 dark and 140k of resources, and so I've had a shield all day, so I haven't really had to experience any of the new stuff yet, the shields and the personal break and the guard. So I've got a Super Queen train, but I haven't had a chance to use it to see, but I've seen a few guys use it, and it still looks like it's still viable.
I got attacked one time, and he pushed into my base. He really didn't get shit, but he barely got to 30% and gave me a shield. And I was like, oh, man, that was close.
I'm excited to be able to take that extra earthquake spell into war. Having that extra 25%.
Yeah, that's nice to be able to drop on the town hall when you need it, or at the beginning of the war or raid or.
But yeah, even because so the town hall pops, right? It's not like it's like a storage where there's a little bit coming out at every time, like an archer. It's like once the town hall goes down, then you see a huge spike in the loot that you've just taken.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I just did
some.
Yep.
And so that's going to be big. I think the earthquake's going to be big to have in your back pocket for taking that last 25% off that town hall to get that loot bonus.
Or to drop on that 4,000 health eagle, that's going to help a lot.
Oh,
just take 1,000 off that right off the bat. Bam,
you're going to have to.
Especially if it's sitting next to other, kind of high health stuff. So
there you go.
Are you going to do it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Drop a quake on the.
I got my plan for old Sammy 51, number 2 on their map. I got my plan. I'm hoping it holds too. We'll see what these witches can do.
Right, but what are you going to take for your donated dark spell? You can take a quake, you're going to take a second poison or a haste. What do you do?
I think we just lost DP.
That's too bad.
His wife called. She saw those charges.
Yeah,
$200 to iTunes. What the?
You didn't go to work today?
And what are all these beers under the chair? He's empty can. and what the fuck is skull? What is that stuff?
Case of beer and 3 hot pockets on the kitchen counter.
Well, see if I can
He's in trouble.
We'll see if I can get him back here. But do you guys have some shout-outs? Anything else you want to talk about before we? There's so much today. It was a very, very big day.
Dude, I did not want to go to work so bad.
I got a little shout-out to my personal sponsor. You know who you are from the other podcast, man. You like to sponsor me every week and give me shout-outs. Thank you, brother, because I get all this beautiful free publicity and all my new subs. Keep up the good work. There's my
Cheers to
shout
that.
out.
There you go. Very nice.
Well, there's a shout out.
Yeah.
Chef.
I want to. Oh yeah,
Oh.
Chef. Go ahead, buddy. No, go
No,
ahead.
I was just going to say, I think this has been as a Town Hall 10, it's a little underwhelming. Town Hall 10 is not going to 11. It hasn't been much, but I think there's a lot of good quality of life improvements that are going to make this better. Like, we're just going to be like, oh man, this is so nice, in a couple of weeks. I think that is kind of going to be the overall thing. For those of us who are not getting the Warden and not doing the Eagle, not going to 11, I think the overall stuff, it's going to be a lot nicer to play the game on a day-to-day basis. So looking forward to that.
Oh, just the tweaks that they've done have helped. I mean, it feels like when I logged on the first time, the game felt totally different from the chat screen to everything. It's just, it's so much better.
Yeah.
I think that's.
So
I
I'm
think
happy.
that's. If there's any like negative reaction in that way, I think it's because everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's so new," right? I'm just staring at everything, going, yeah, "Chef's right. Look at that grass. It looks really nice," and I'm looking down at it, going, "Well, man, look at how big the map is now. Couldn't you like separate your base and do weird things to like confuse like troops and?" like have quadrants
at Town Hall. I don't know about Town Hall 10, but I mean at Town Hall 9, that's a big thing that we've started messing around with. Those dead zone bases, where it's like you'll have the base and it'll literally be like 4 quadrants, and then in the middle you'll have a big zone of walls where it's just wall pieces spread out, so that way you can't drop troops in it. But man, we've been messing around with that, and we were in a mixed scrim with Savage Sloops, and we missed, but we got a really good war clan. They had 220 wins, and Mothra from her clan, she wanted to change a base last minute, and I gave her one of those. And man, these guys had no idea how to hit the thing, and ended up not winning the war for us, but they had a chance to tie it up and get the lead back, and they failed like 2 or 3 times right at the end. It was awesome. So this room, it's just going to give more possibilities to. I still want to see a base that's completely split down the middle. That's pushed all the way out in the far corners, man. I still want to see that.
Do it. Why don't
just
you
to see what it would look like. I might mess
I've
around
actually
with
been
it.
sitting here going, you know what? I have to go. When they gave us the new walls, like if I look at my maps, they're all like, you have shit in the way. Like I have to like do stuff. Because once those 25 new walls came, I have 6 maps that I had to like change up. And now I'm like, we're going to start to see a lot of fun, crazy stuff. So maybe map building will be fun again.
Who knows?
Yeah, a little more breathing room is always nice.
Yeah. Just do something crazy. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I'm just sitting here staring at it going, you're right, Mert. You're right. Right down the center. Okay, any other shout-outs? I think we've lost Dirty Pirate.
Yeah, just shout out.
I think I hear him snoring. He's snoring.
He's got his personal break.
Wouldn't be the first time. But I just want to give a shout out to these Schluter dogs, man. Guys, don't lay down just because it's not going to be an easy war, or even fair for that matter. Fuck it, life ain't fair. Man up and fight. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did feel a little bad about it. I was like, well, but then I was like, well, no, you kind of go back and forth about it. You're like, look, it's not making us any better to not have CC troops and all that stuff to practice.
Well, just like Mert
against.
said, like, life's not fair. Like in the real world, you're just going to give up and lie down because something's a bit hard. You're just going, it's a bit hard, so we're not going to try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
All the time.
Yeah, if you're going to press that search for war button, you better be prepared to fight.
Exactly.
It is wasting our time.
Exactly.
We want war. I mean, come on. It's wasting our time because we're like, hey, let's get to it. We pressed
Yeah,
the
you know,
war button.
we didn't talk about it, but the previous war, we went up against some farmers who wanted us to put our top 2 bases with their town halls out, and we did. And you know, it just they probably ended up getting a bunch of loot.
Well, they cheated
Yeah,
us,
they
and they
did.
didn't fill their CCs, right?
Yeah, they fucked us. They had a ton of farming bases up, and I don't mean farming bases. I mean like where all the defenses are lined up in one row, all the walls are lined up. I mean just horrible bases that you're basically just hitting for loot. That's all you're doing. I mean, we still went through and 3-starred them all just for the XP, but it's boring. That wasn't a war. That was a farming attack. You know,
It was a waste of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was.
Hopefully, we never get another one of them.
So,
Well,
so we're sorry to this clan, but those guys ruined it for you.
Yeah, and get rid of your leader, man. Make a new clan. That fucking seriously, man. That fucking Snoop
Hey,
or
hey,
guy or girl, whatever he is.
Hey.
Shush.
nothing personal, bro.
Shush.
Shush.
No,
Yeah.
it'll be good to see how it stacks up. It's been cool to see a lot of people stopping by the clan. Big shout outs. People moving around to House of L2, L Reloaded, and
Do we have a new password that we're going to give out at the very end? Is that what happens now?
not yet.
Okay, but it's going
I
to
don't
be
think we've
at the
talked
end.
about it.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
so,
that way they have to listen to the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Or maybe you just put it randomly in somewhere so they don't just flick to the end. Maybe it'll just be somewhere throughout the 130 minutes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, anything else that you can think of before we?
I got one shout out. There's this new movie, this independent movie. You guys should go.
You're breaking up,
Star
Chef.
Wars Awakens. It's going to be pretty great.
Oh, a new independent movie?
Yeah.
I really thought it
Star
was this
Wars,
weekend. I found my old discs, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to watch them all week, and I guess it's next weekend, so I'll just keep waiting. I think it might open in the theater near me. You know how those independent movies are, Chef.
Well, in Minnesota, I don't know how your theaters are out there, you know.
Oh, they're good. Well, guys, thanks for being here. Ty, thanks for joining.
Yeah, no worries. I had to try and get out of work to make it, but thanks for having me as usual. It's always good times. Love hanging out with you guys.
Well, yeah, we'll keep it clashy. I'm
Yeah,
looking
buddy.
to
Go ahead.
see what happens this next week in the update because we got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of things are going to change. So
Look forward to it.
we'll see what
they
happens. All right, keep clashy, everybody.
See you, bro.
skilly beep, 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 skilly beep.